This is HipHop-Album-Debate. Let's get the conversation going, ain't no time to waste. Yeah, the podcast that I know you've been wanting. They talking real hip-hop, got everybody talking. Let's go. Yeah, keep it 100 and stay true. Hosted by my homie Q. Tune in and come through. Yeah, this be the spot, the number one place all day. This is HipHop-Album-Debate. Let's go. Hey, yeah.
Welcome to HipHop-Album-Debate, the podcast. This is Q, and alongside of my co-hosts, Quea 3 Stacks and Tony Sweets. What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
What's good, my fellas?
Today's topic is career-wise, who were you rocking with between Jeezy, or at the time, young Jeezy, or Gucci Mane? So we're going to start with Mr. Tony Sweets. What's up, man? Who you were rocking with career-wise?
I'm going to say I'm rocking with Jeezy. Jeezy has more albums that you know you can bump to. For one, it's like I think it was The State Against Roderick, that album he had with Lemonade and stuff on it. As far as Jeezy, I mean, as far as Gucci, that was it, man. As far as commercial wise, man. But Jeezy had albums. When Jeezy put out his first couple albums, man, there's no way you could put a Jeezy CD in your CD player and skip a song, because every one of them was hit. You know what I'm saying? You had all the mixtape albums, but then when it went commercial, he teamed up with Shawty Red as far as producing. Man, that was an unstoppable duo, man. And then back then, you know, I had a Cutlass. I had my grandma key with the 4 6x9s in the back with an amp hooked up to it, man. Whew.
Couldn't tell you nothing.
Couldn't tell me nothing. Riding through the projects. Riding through the bricks with the tweeters hanging out the window, pointing towards the bricks where everybody can hear everything that you play. Man, can't tell me nothing, man. But yeah, I would have to. And another reason why I would rock with Jeezy in this situation, man, because starting off, you couldn't find Gucci at music for real. Somebody had to give it to you or something like that. Whereas you can go buy a Jeezy album, but you had to find somebody to burn you with a Gucci mixtape or something like that. It wasn't a big commercial success starting off, man.
That's true.
So yeah, that's why, you know, I would definitely like it started to tail off toward the end. You know, I can't really buy or listen to a whole Jeezy album now. He has 1 or 2 songs that you might ride to, like when he team up with Jay-Z or team up with 3 Stacks, Andre 3000 on the song, whatever, you know, be hitting. But outside of that, man, whew, it's hard to listen to the albums now, man. But yeah, I'm definitely around with Jeezy in this situation.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Who you got, Quay?
Man, I'm gonna have to go against the grain, man. I had Jeezy at first, but then I realized I ain't never really liked Jeezy to Recession.
Okay.
Man, that's about the only album I was rocking with, Jeezy wise, man. And we're gonna go overall career.
Yeah, overall.
I feel like Gucci had a bigger impact than Jeezy. Jeezy made the better albums, but Gucci impacted a whole new generation, like niggas that's out now. Young Thug, Migos. Gucci could have signed Chief Keef, Soulja Boy. Like Gucci could have signed a lot of these niggas that's hot right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Gucci still got his hand in the culture, whereas Jeezy, ain't nobody really rocking with Jeezy for real. I don't even hear people saying Jeezy influenced me. None of that, man. How you feel about that, man?
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Cause I mean, if you think about it, man. Well, hey,
niggas don't even really like Jeezy. 21 Savage, these niggas dissing Jeezy right now.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it put Jeezy in a tough spot because I know how it is to mature and to grow, and when you got your name off the streets, you know, you the snowman, this, that, and the third. Okay, you don't want to talk about it no more. But your fans, they don't want to hear anything else. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear anything else than but that snow talk. And you can't be that guy because you're not that guy no more. And so it puts him in a tough spot, man. Whereas Gucci, I mean, if you even go back, man, like you said, he got a lot of young guys he influenced, and some of his comrades was influential too, like Waka Flocka, OJ the Juice Man. OJ the Juice Man had everybody in the hood saying, hey.
Yeah, I didn't even know what it meant.
Man, hey, my little cousin was saying, Juice Man, hey. I was saying it right back. Hey. Yeah. Okay.
That's your name, isn't it?
Hey.
Take it to court.
Right. Take that shit to trial, bitch. Nah.
Right.
But yeah, man. Yeah, they was definitely I mean,
and then another thing, man, Gucci is still relevant today. What Jeezy doing yoga somewhere, riding bikes. Like Gucci still can Gucci still can sell out shows right now today. He's still putting out relevant music.
Yeah, but you know what though? This is what I think. I could be wrong. I'm no music expert. I'm just a fan. But I say this. I think the roles have reversed in terms of back in the day. Jeezy had the machine behind him, right, with Def Jam. But Guwop had to get it out the mud with the mixtapes, which they both were doing mixtapes. But Guwop didn't have that machine behind him. Well, now he got Atlantic Records behind him, and I don't know who behind Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? I think he did his.
Nobody.
I don't think so.
He's in the A&R now. Like he's into he went to the point where they put him on Def Jam and like in an executive role. But you got to look at too when it comes to Jeezy too. He had BMF behind him. He had them boys behind. He had true enough, just like you stated, Quartez. Gucci had to get it out the mud and hustle to get his, whereas Jeezy had a little bit more help when he was coming up. I remember he used to brag about, he was he had a Ferrari before he even started rapping and stuff like that. Like he had all that money and stuff like that before he started rapping for real. And that's simply from the support that he had, like from BMF and all those guys like that in them parties and stuff like that.
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, Chris Lighty was his manager at one point.
Yeah, he was the manager at one point.
Yeah, because I remember that Go Get a song with R. Kelly on it. I remember seeing in the interview where Jeezy said that he had his homeboy singing on it, and Chris Lighty took the guy off and put Kales on there. And he said Jeezy said he was upset about it. And Chris Lighty was like, man, just trust me on this. You needed a bigger name on there. And it helped the record take off. That was on the second album, The Inspiration. So
yeah, I still didn't like that song, but I feel like you got to give Gucci more credit. To your point, Quartez and Tony, Jeezy had the machine behind him from the jump. Gucci started from the trenches, and he still outlasted Jeezy. You got to, I mean, he stood the test of time, man. It done been like 2-3 generations since them boys came in, and Gucci still in there.
So you telling me, Quea, you telling me that back then, I know you say you weren't rocking with the first two albums, so you saying back then you would really listen to a Gucci album or a Gucci mixtape before you listen to a Jeezy commercial album?
Now, I'm gonna come clean, Tony. I didn't like neither one of them back then. I'm just saying career-wise, the whole career span.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to Gucci. I like it more now, and Jeezy ain't even around right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm rocking some of Gucci stuff now. Him and Pooh Shiesty, then look, He got some of the hottest people signed right now. What's the guy? Baby Mama ain't shit. I don't even know the nigga name, but that was a hit song. She won't let me see my son. I don't know. What's the who is that? Fujiano? I think that's the young man name.
I can't recall. But you know what? To piggyback off what you just said, Quea, I wasn't a fan of neither one of them in the beginning either. Like 05, 06, when they were really bubbling on, in one lane or the other. Jeezy kind of had a bigger buzz. Gucci had the buzz on the streets per se. But Jeezy had a buzz on the streets, but not like Gucci. But he had the big machine behind him. But for me, for Jeezy, the reason why I ain't rock with Jeezy in the beginning, it was the D-boy talk, man. And just, man, hey, look, man, let's just be real. We ain't finna say no names now, even though this is, in the mid-90s when we was in high school. But in our hometown, you about knew who was dibbling and dabbling in the drug trade. Or if you didn't know, you knew they were different. you know what I'm saying? In terms of how they dressed, the cars that they had, whatever.
Fact.
Hey, they didn't talk about it. My older cousins, again, I'm not gonna say no name, but they didn't talk about it, man. And they was not always around, but they were around. They would come over and they never said anything about it. So I'm thinking you don't talk about it. And in fact, well, Quea, you familiar with the story. I told you the name, but I ain't gonna say the name on air. I remember riding with one of my cousins. I was about 18, and I was just out of curiosity because, hey, he had the cars, he had the clothes, he had the women, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, it wasn't the best question, but hell, I asked. I said, cuz on your typical week, how much money you make selling dope? He looked at me. What? Man, who are you, the police? I mean, he just went in. Hey, Quea, he turned to the G Money out New Jack City. Hey, you 5-0? You 5-0? You 5-0? Hey, from that point on, from 18, I'm talking my age, from 18 to about my early 30s is when, again, my cousins finally, because if I'm in my 30s at the time, so they in their 40s, hey, yeah, this what it was, whoop. But back then, they didn't talk about it. So that was my understanding, whether it was my older cousin, whether it was the big homies, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Little small town like Sylacauga, no more than 15,000 population. After the football game, it's looking like nothing but a G-Thing video now. These guys got switches. I ain't gonna say no name, but y'all know who we talking about. These guys got switches on their car, but they never talked about it. They never talked about it.
Yeah, the old school.
Yeah, they got the old school with switches on it now. This Alabama now, man. It's looking like nothing but a G-Thing video.
Sylacauga.
Little small Sylacauga, population 15,000, 16, maybe 17. But they didn't talk about it. So here come Jeezy. That's all he talking about. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, is he telling the truth? And if he is, he's a fool. If he talking about it, you trying to get yourself indicted. That's how I saw it.
But think about it too, like this, Quartez. More than likely, he started talking about it after the fact. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee, like when he was talking about, he wasn't in the streets like that no more. He knew about it because he had did it and he had expertise in it. But I guarantee he wasn't doing it no more when he was talking about it in those albums. By that time, shoot, he had signed this deal. You know what I'm saying? He probably told the record label, I'm not going to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So that there won't be no risk for y'all for dealing with me. So I'm gonna leave it alone.
But look though, okay. But that's hindsight, though, right? Hindsight's the best sight. I'm saying at this particular time, I'm saying in 2005, 2006, I don't know if it just, like I said, at that time, I'm like, wait a minute, if you doing it the way you say you doing it now, Mr. 17.5, I mean, you giving out numbers what they going for. Dang. I don't know if I believe it. It took me a minute. It took me a minute, man. And don't get me wrong, man. The songs, you couldn't get away from the songs, man. The soul survived. Then what? Air Force, get your mind right. Man, you couldn't get away from the songs now. You was boxed in by them hits he was putting out. You know what I'm saying? But it just took a minute. For me, it was when I was riding with my cousin, and when I heard this right here, the people watering the lawn and the birds chirping and all smelled in smell. That might be your hood, but this is mine. Hey, when that beat dropped right there, hey, the red dogs tripping, the nigga still snitching, old lady across the street still bitching. Hey, when that beat, boy, when Shawty Red went in on that beat right there, boy. Hey, Jeezy like to drink. When I heard that right there, I was riding with my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Tech. What's up, Tech? He doing his thing with the fitness and all that there. When I heard that, man, I said, damn, well, I said, who is that? Is that Jeezy? And he gave me that look because he know I wasn't really rocking with him like that at the time. So he gave me that look like, that's him. Yeah,
that's right.
I said, damn. I said, okay. Hey, I'm bobbing my head, boy. I said, okay. And that was the first album I bought, the Inspiration. So on one album ahead of you, Quea, I bought the Recession was the next album, if I'm not mistaken. So, but that first one, it was just like I said, man. I went, and don't get me wrong, Jeezy, the what he was rapping about, it lined up. The lifestyle lined up with the lifestyle of a drug dealer, but I was just conflicted, man. I'm like, I don't know, man. I just think this guy's talking too much on these records. I don't know if he's telling the truth.
That's a fact. Now, could Jeezy have been ahead of his time, though, fella?
What you mean by that?
Ooh. Because Jeezy might have started what a lot of these young niggas doing now, man. Yes. Self-snitching.
Yeah.
Yes. Everybody's doing it now, man. Jeezy might have been on to something back then, man. These niggas going live selling dope and shooting at niggas on live.
Man, hey, hey, they can take it how they want to take it, man. I say yes. He was in the forefront. Because think about it. That
nigga was ahead of his time.
Man, look, I got little cousins. I got little cousin that was 12, 13 at that time. Oh man, he influenced all them boys to start trapping.
That's a fact. Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah. So
these had niggas getting kicked out of school wearing them big ugly ass snowman shirts to school.
Yes. Quea, you say they were ugly, Quea. It was a phase, man. Come on now, Quea. You weren't going to court and getting the 5 for 20.
Man,
come on, Quea. Man.
These niggas got the snowman shirt look like a nightgown.
Come on, Quea.
Get kicked out of school.
Violate the dress code.
Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Violate the dress code. With the chain to come down to their waist. Straight out the gas station. Straight out of the gas station. Yeah.
Ain't good for one outing. After that, it's great.
Yeah, right. It's over, man.
No doubt.
With the Air Forces.
No doubt. Baggage
Gucci
pants.
was on to something, man. It just wasn't the right thing back then.
Right.
Yeah.
What you talking about, man? It was a phase, man. It was a phase. We was all like, we saw what Jesus put out and we liked it, man. So
I never purchased a snowman. I never owned a snowman shirt, man.
Hey.
I ain't never had one myself, but I did. I definitely had the tall tees, though.
Man.
Oh no, man. Hey, Hey, what Frank Lucas say in American Gangster? Hey, that's a clown suit. Hey, you got
Man, I swear, man.
Tall tea and everything, man.
You said come arrest me. That's what you said.
Right. I ain't follow that trend, man.
Nah, I ain't do that either, man. I ain't mad at you, Sweets. Now you had to do what you had.
Tall tea, Jabos, and
stop it.
Boy,
Stop it.
y'all killing me right now, man. Who are y'all, man?
Quartez, kick him off. Kick him off, man.
Who are y'all, man?
Hey, I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna kick him off. It's gonna at least be a 50-cent fine. We're gonna have to fine this, man.
Man, listen, man. It's one street nigga on the podcast, man. I'm a regular civilian, man.
Right?
And it ain't big streets, man. I ain't did nothing.
Hey, we're
me a tall tea and some Jabos.
Oh, man.
Hey, we law abiding. We're law abiding taxpayers.
Tony, you did have the dreads. I forgot.
Dreads. Yeah, man. I had my cutlass.
Oh man, now it's coming back to me.
It's a phase, bro.
Dang, Sweet. You had the clown outfit.
Had it on, bro.
The starter kid. Yeah, he had the starter kid.
I had it on, bro.
With the Black Forces and the Newport. Boy, hell.
Stop, man.
It was a phase, man.
Nah.
Well, y'all show it out, man.
Oh, man.
Hey,
look, can we get to the elephant in the room, though?
What happened?
Who won the verses, man?
Oh, I say Big Snow. Big Snow.
Man,
but look, hold on. Let me say this. I'll let you have the flow, Tony. Forgive me for cut y'all, but let me say this.
You good? Yeah.
Gucci should have picked. He should have picked the hits, man. He picking all diss songs. You know what I'm saying? Which don't get some of them was, but they ain't go up.
I'm gonna let y'all go. Cause I'm on. Go ahead.
Guwap should have picked the hits. But hey, I guess it was therapeutic for him, man. He that shit been on his chest for a long time. He need to get it off his chest.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? That man didn't sit down the whole time, man. He had to get that off his chest. But hey, he said if he couldn't, I told you that from the dribble. We couldn't keep it straight.
Hey,
turn that off the dribble. Hey, so I say Jeezy, but Guwap had the hits. I mean, I still probably would have went with Jeezy anyways, but just far as just hits. Gucci had some jams, man. He just put out so many mixtapes, man. I couldn't.
Man, 100 projects, man. Gucci had 100 projects.
Man, hey, go ahead, Tony. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you about Gucci in a second. Go ahead, Tony. Who you thought won?
What? I don't know, man. I was gonna say, man, with them verses, man, I don't really understand who be winning. I just enjoy the actual experience to listen to. I bob to both songs. Well, songs. If I know the song, whatever, I'm a jam to it. I like any verses I've watched or paid attention to, man. I can't tell who won, who lost. Well, outside of the Locks and Dipset, man, that was ugly.
Niggas almost, broke
that was ugly, man. But outside of that, man, I just be watching. But
yeah,
so that's why I couldn't really say who won, who lost that one, man.
Word. Well, I'll say, I'll say this about the verses, then we'll get back to Gucci. I think it's more of a celebration. I don't think it's really more so,
Yeah, celebration. But can I go?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Quea got something to say.
Hey, yeah, man. Gucci won, man. Yeah, that's what I gotta say.
Oh, you know what? Seen a fight. Say that?
Listen, nah, y'all ever seen a fight where niggas just on the rope the whole fight? Then he knocked the other nigga out. Come on, Gucci only came to perform the truth, man.
Yeah.
That's it. And hope a fight would have broke out. Yeah, I was just waiting on nigga throw a chair or something when he did that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Jesus was patting his feet like he was gonna launch at him at any time.
I tell you what, Yeah, Gucci. They made a meme out of Jeezy.
Oh yeah.
They put the African hat on my man.
Smoking on Pookie Loke tonight.
Yeah. Damn. Put that nigga say.
Yeah, that was different, man.
Put that nigga in the dirt.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
That man
Gucci just told the DJ nigga play whatever till we get to this song. I feel like that's what Gucci did. Cause some songs shouldn't even been on the verse.
Right.
I had never heard that song before.
Oh, what?
I've never heard it.
You never heard the truth?
I never heard the truth before. Till the verse.
Hell nah.
Hey,
boy.
Straight up.
That's for this song.
I told you I was a snowman.
All time, bro.
Look, not only, man, look, he went and performed that song in Jesus' hometown. Macon, Georgia. Yeah, they thought he wasn't gonna come.
This nigga Gucci showed up to them boy birthday party unannounced, uninvited.
Yep.
Gucci won, man.
Yep. They had Jesus. I can't remember what interview it was, but Jesus was like, first of all, it wasn't my party because he didn't get no invite or something. You know, he was just saying it wasn't his party. He said it was a tilt party. But still,
he threw it on tip. Yeah.
He threw tip on the bus. Yeah, man.
Y'all just helping my case, man. Go ahead. Let's see you.
No, man, Jesus told him right, man. Look, you been talking that same shit. Hey, 20 years. Hey, 15. Hey, 15.
Hey, man. What would you do though, man? Hey, Tony, this is what I was telling Quartez yesterday, man. How would you feel though? This man has sent some niggas to rob you, and you had to defend yourself and take somebody's life. How would you feel though?
Well, first of all, that man said he didn't send them folks over there to him to rob him, Quea.
Well, this go back to the self-snitching, Tony. It's on the record. Come on.
What, 10 racks for that?
People. Google Stay Strapped. You can look it up on YouTube. Stay Strapped. That's the name of the Jeezy diss record to Gucci. I got 10 racks.
Yeah.
And then we'll give y'all another little Easter egg right here. When Gucci said he paid 10 racks for his outfit, that was just a subliminal to Jeezy about that 10 racks. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Well,
I did my homework for this one.
I see.
I took the books home and everything, right?
Well, let me cheat off your paper, then.
You ready for this one?
Let me cheat off your paper, man.
I'll tell you. Yeah, I got it rolled on my hand, though. You can't.
I'm gonna go old school. Hey, what's the answer number 4? Hey, I mean, I say Jeezy won. You said Gucci won, right, Quea?
I got Gucci with the 10th round knockout, man. Yeah.
Who you say, Sweets? Jeezy?
I don't know. No, like I told you, but I don't really pick a winner when it comes to those verses, man. I just enjoy the experience, brother.
Right. So you're right. Okay. So I told you why I didn't rock with Jeezy. Gucci, it was too much music, man. So I told you the reason why I didn't rock with Jeezy in the beginning, but I eventually did. Gucci was just too much. I couldn't keep up. I mean, if I liked the 1 or 2 songs, just say from this mixtape. All right, so he may come out with another one. Dang, okay, that's Gucci. You know, I'm thinking that's on Trap God. And so, you know, my little cousins, they big Gucci fans. You know, they, Mr. Kodak and all that. I didn't know where none of that was coming from.
This nigga had Gucci, Chamberlain, all kind of mix. I don't even know. Yeah, I couldn't even keep up with all this shit.
Hey, So Icy Teddy P, come go with me to East Atlanta. Hey,
yeah, fact.
Like what? Hey, come on. And then look, East Atlanta Santa don't got nothing to do with Christmas. It just
come on. He released it in June. Yeah, he's just doing anything. Gucci was doing anything, man.
He was doing too much. Hey,
he did it his way though.
Hey, he did it his way. He did it his way, man. He did that. He did that, man. And I do. And I eventually, once I accepted the fact that, okay, times have changed. It's not like how it was, like when we was in high school, whoever you were rocking with was dropping an album every 2 to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And it will work with the exception of, Jay-Z, DMX. I think, A-Ball and MJG, I think their first 3 albums, or at least nationwide albums, was 93, 94, 95. Coming out hard, on the outside looking in on top of the world. But even after that, from 95 to 99, you had In Our Lifetime, which was worth the wait. The Outkast albums, 2 years apart, it was worth the wait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think artists was averaging like an album a year back then.
Right.
If I ain't mistaken.
Well, that was the exception. Most of them was every 2 years, 2 to 3.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And then hop on a soundtrack or something.
Right.
To just stay relevant.
Right.
Or a feature.
Or a feature, something like that. But Guwap, man, he was just dropping them. He was just dropping them, man. And that's
let me catch this alley though right quick.
What's up?
Gucci out. I give Gucci credit for this new way people are dropping music now though. Niggas dropping mixtape a week.
Man. Yeah.
Young boy ain't been home 2 weeks?
Yeah.
That nigga mad. He didn't drop a song the day he got out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he definitely changed the game.
I gotta give Gucci some credit for that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he did that, man.
Which is a good thing and a bad thing though.
Right.
You're not giving your music time to resonate with the people, and you rushing your craft, man.
Right.
That's something I ain't never been a fan of.
Right, man. When you used to quality, and don't get me wrong, like these new kids, you can't fault them for. I mean, I hate to say it, but what they call this microwave age. If that's all they know, they didn't come up how we came up. You had the big build up. In the Source magazine, you'll see the ad, such and such album coming soon or whatever.
The promo run, yeah.
Right, the promo run. It was just a big build up. Yeah, to me, all that was a part of the. That was a part of it. The experience. I mean, even waiting in line, looking.
That's a fact.
Looking at the
through
back
the
of
little
the
book.
Yes.
The credits.
Yes. That was all a part of this.
Enjoy that no more,
man. And we go from that to, damn, what mixtape is that? Is that the Trap God? No, you dropped another one. This East Atlanta Sound. This Return to East Atlanta Sound. This Trap God 3.
Come on.
Trap God 3. Damn, I ain't heard 2 and 1. You know what I'm saying? So
man.
I just couldn't. He was just, I couldn't, man. But the song that did it for me, that made me say, okay, I can't listen to every mixtape you drop now, but I am gonna be checking for you. That was I'm a Dog.
On my dog. Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Gucci had some anthems though, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man.
It's a photo shoot. Yes. Gucci could have put some classic albums together, man, if he'd have just took the good songs off the old mixtapes, man.
Thank you.
We were talking about this yesterday, man. Gucci probably could have put some classic albums together.
Thank you.
If he'd have trimmed the fat, man, come on, man.
Yeah. Gucci catalog, to me, it'd have been parallel. I said Rose yesterday. Well, I said about a notch on the Rose. You can pick any rapper, and it wouldn't be far-fetched. in my opinion. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got some, like, I don't know now. You know your Cash, your Ball and G, but at the same time, it wouldn't be no insult. It wouldn't be wouldn't nobody look at you crazy if you were to say Gucci got a catalog, that's parallel with the best of them. If like you said, Quay, if he would have trimmed the fat and pick out the songs, you got Zaytoven, man. Zaytoven was putting them out. You know what I'm saying? He has pretty good production. I mean,
that's a fact.
You can't just put everything out just because you think it's a hit. So, but if y'all got anything else you want to say, man, we only got one comment tonight, man. Let me see what I'm saying. What the people got to say, but it's only one person this time.
See what the person got to say, man.
What up, Q? Tony Sweets and 3 Stacks. It's your girl Jizzle.
Oh, man.
We're talking about Gucci and Jeezy, and who I'm rocking with career-wise. I'm gonna rock with Young Jeezy, simply because I think that he's the better rapper. In my opinion, I think that
better rapper.
Gucci is good. Don't get me wrong, but with Young Jeezy raps a little bit with more substance, I guess. In my opinion, his words hold more weight to me than Gucci. I take him more seriously. Simply because he pretty much reinvented his entire image, basically his entire resume, to pretty much go corporate. And a lot of people would consider him being like a sellout. But in reality, all he did was just hustle his way into corporate America for him to be taken more seriously. And on top of that, to build his revenue. Not saying that Gucci don't have revenue of his own, but you have both of them in a business meeting and they're both presenting. Which one are you really going to take seriously? I'm going to take Young Jeezy seriously, So that's basically the one that I'm rocking with. And I mean, they go head to head in regards to charted singles as well. So I mean, we're not going to forget about the music too. I think that Jeezy pretty much has like 57 charted singles to Gucci's 55. So I mean, it's just a 2-hit difference. And like I said, in their own way, they're very good artists. But professionally, Young Jeezy's the better choice.
What you got to say,
Girl, know what you're talking about, Quea.
Yeah.
Well, check it out. Well, she almost had a point, and then something hit me, right? She said she would have took Jeezy more serious in a business. After seeing Jeezy on that Hennessy commercial, I got to disagree.
That ain't him.
That's him.
Talking about the one that dancing?
That's a clone.
That ain't him, man.
Yeah. Nah, that ain't him.
Nah, that ain't him, man.
Quartez, you ain't see that?
I haven't seen it.
You got to go watch it, man. But she got a point with that, but she kind of veered off the subject a little bit. If we talk about just a music career, I still got to go with Jeezy now. She talking about the overall career, yeah, Jeezy by landslide, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't landslide, but Jeezy convincingly.
Yeah. And I guess we didn't specifically say, I guess my assumption was music. I mean, that's what I had in mind when I created the, Sweets, that was your topic. So that was the understanding. Career wise, musically, that's the when you said let's do Jeezy and Gucci, that's what I thought music wise, even though I didn't specifically stated this. I guess I should have, but because I guess if you think about it, those are two different questions. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But shout out to Brittany, man. She always come with some.
Oh yeah,
interesting point of views. Yeah,
no doubt. Stats and everything, bro. She be on point with
it. Yeah. All that stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely. Shout out, Big Jizzle. Yeah, man.
Jizzle.
Yeah. So, I guess that's it, man. Let me check before we jump off. Let me check the poll results, man. Cause last time I checked. Jeezy was winning.
I thought that one.
Last time that I checked, let me see. Yeah, Jesus will win it by unanimous now. But we'll see.
Ain't that something?
Man.
Ain't that something?
Let me see. Hold on, Tony. Let me see. Let's see what we got. I got my fingers crossed. Go on.
Well, hey, Jeezy, unanimous. Damn. Yeah, go up and get that one vote, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, East
Not
Atlanta.
one vote, not Fat Gucci. Oh,
hey.
Not even Fat Gucci. They tripping, man.
He got two fan bases though. He got the new fan base.
He got 3 fan bases. You got Fat Gucci, you got Gucci on drugs, and you got the clone. We don't even know who he is. People saying he Michael Blackson, all kind of shit. If he didn't get one vote, that's crazy, man.
Hey, the poll is still open. Poll's still open, so you know. Hey,
how many times can you vote? I'm about to go in there and vote.
Man, don't you cheat, bro.
I'm about to go read the election. Look. I'm gonna go get my daughter a phone. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. CC, go vote, baby.
Well, that's it, man. I guess we're gonna sign off, man. And
we sound a hell of a show tonight, man.
What you talking about, man? Keep it moving, baby. Keep it going.
Well, man. Episode 3, man. Like, subscribe, share, man.
Yeah, man. That's it. Episode 3. That's it. Hey, tell a friend to tell a friend. But yeah, we gonna sign off. You guys got anything you want to say, man? But we dip like a chip.
No, man. I think I proved my point, Quea.
Put that nigga in the dirt.
God damn.
That's all I got.
That's what's up, man. Hey, we
got, man, bro.
We go. We go. If I have to make the podcast, man. Quea, total sweet. Hey, I'm cute. We gone, man.
We out, man.
Yeah.